Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the full launch of Modern Warfare 2. We're about 48 hours into this game's life cycle. As you guys saw with yesterday's video, there are so many problems, so many bugs. The game itself, for lack of a better phrase, has been a complete dumpster fire since launch, and surprise, surprise, nothing has gotten better so far. In fact, things are only tending to get worse as more and more players are being falsely banned. I covered it in yesterday's video. A buddy of mine who doesn't cheat in video games at all, like I was playing with him last night, we were in Discord, he didn't even play that long, he played for like an hour, and he woke up the next day trying to get a couple matches in before work. Dude's permanently banned. And here we got Jake Lucky putting this out there that there is a serious false ban problem going around for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. People are being perma-banned for cheating and appeals are instantly denied. I've received hundreds of replies and DMs, including from people I trust not to be cheating. Reply if you've had a similar issue. And if you go through the thread, it's ridiculous the amount of people that are being banned. But also, Activision, it's kind of funny, it's like Halloween, right? But Activision has this witch hunting on their side, which is why they're getting away with this, right? So the reason why they're getting away with this is they have a problem with RicoChat. The RicoChat anti-cheat is not working as intended, especially on PC and especially on the Steam platform. And as all these people are getting banned for no reason, and they take to social media trying to get their accounts back, they're met by other Call of Duty fans saying, well, just quit cheating. Just quit cheating, bro. Obviously, the anti-cheat is flawless. It's perfect. I'm just going to keep licking the boots of Activision. It's a perfect system, and you were cheating, had to have been, right? Prove you weren't, and you can't prove a negative. That's the problem here, right? So Activision has not said a word about this so far. Things are only getting worse. More people are being banned every single day if you play on PC especially. And one guy, this is brought to my attention, it's actually pretty hilarious. One guy who made this website, Activision Blizzard, actually got his account back. Now this was right before Modern Warfare 2 came out, but it's also similar problems that we've had before with the RicoChat anti-cheat. This dude claims he got his state's attorney general involved, and once that happened, Activision's like, all right, well, we still detected some tampering, but we're gonna go ahead and reverse your ban. There's other stories out there you can find online where as soon as people that are being falsely banned, like they basically spend their money, they get banned for God knows what reason, no reason mostly, and then they actually decide, you know what, I've got some money to throw around, I'm gonna fight this. And when they do fight it, they don't even have to go to court. As soon as like any sort of like legal team gets involved, Activision's like, all right, we'll reverse the ban, we're sorry, our bad, and then you just act like nothing ever happened, right? This stuff pisses me off, man. It really does. Obviously, I've been covering this kind of stuff here on the channel for a while, but especially when it happens to a friend of mine, I mean, it could have been me just as easily. I don't think they would do it to me just because they know the amount of shit they would get on YouTube should they ban me for just no reason whatsoever. It would be pretty bad. But when it comes to like people that don't have a platform, people that don't have a voice to speak up for themselves, you know what I mean? They're just banning these people. Dude spent $100 on the Vault edition of the game, played for 2 hours, and now is permanently banned. Can't play the campaign, can't play multiplayer, can't play private match, can't play Spec Ops. They just stole his money, and it's happening to so many other people out there as well. And Activision's freaking out because you know how proud they are of hashtag Team RicoChat and how perfect their anti-cheat is. It's fucking awful is what it is. Activision is a company that has more money than God. This game's being worked on by how many studios and how many employees, and they're banning people just out of nowhere. And I'm sure there are some people out there that are cheating, but the way they have their anti-cheat set up is not conducive to a healthy game launch, and it's ruining the experience for so many people. I know I'd be done with this game if they banned me right away and then basically just took my money. And even if they do give me my account back several weeks or several months down the road, fuck those guys. Like, they just literally stole from me for no reason. I'd be so pissed if that happened. But continuing on here, I know you guys have heard to death pretty much all the people that are being banned, but somebody needs to mention it. You know, Call of Duty's putting out these tweets saying, in this house we play Modern Warfare 2. I'm like, how about you address the unfair banning you're putting out for people? And there's a bunch of great responses to it because lots of people are being banned. It's freaking ridiculous. But we have a number of other issues that are still remaining on top of that, right? The party crashes, right? The amount of people that simply can't even play the game. Infinity Ward claims that they have deployed a mitigation for party-related crashes, and then they put this tweet out right here saying, "We are disabling attachment tuning until further notice to investigate crashes for users with 5 attachments tuned. If you currently have a tuned attachment equipped, you'll need to unequip and re-equip it to your loadout." So basically, for playing the game and using the features that they added to the game, your game's gonna start crashing. And fun fact, if you crash too many times, that's one of the things that triggers RicoChat to ban you. So just fun fact right there. We still have flashing going on for so many people that play the game. How many of you have had this little situation right here happen? This clip is from my brother. And again, like, all this stuff is personal to me, you know? Like, my game has crashed like 30 times. My buddy got banned for no reason. My brother is like having seizures over here, dealing with his game constantly flashing and flickering. In fact, there was somebody on the Battle.net launcher earlier. It's like one of the like promoted streamers or whatever they do over on Battle.net, and they were playing Modern Warfare 2. You open up that person's stream, they have the exact same flashing issue. It's freaking ridiculous, man. So many people have stuttering issues as well. I feel vindicated. I really do. Like, when I thought of like what kind of video I was supposed to make yesterday and like what I was going to discuss, my first video of the Modern Warfare 2 life cycle, all that came to mind was this game is a dumpster fire. And I feel vindicated because it really is. Here we are about 48 hours in. Infinity Ward is, I don't know, maybe they're pulling a page out of Sledgehammer's book and they're going to take their vacation. I don't know, because they're not doing shit to fix any of this stuff. People are being banned left and right. People can't even get their game to properly run. There's still no word on combat records or challenges or leaderboards or anything like that. Like, the game feels more like a beta than the actual beta did, and I don't know how that works. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, dude. But such is the way of things here in the Call of Duty franchise. It seems like every year the launches are typically pretty bad, but I don't think it's hyperbolic to say this is the worst launch that we've had, at least in recent memory, probably ever, because this is freaking horrendous. You know, 11 maps at launch or 10 maps at launch. Some of the maps aren't even there. Constant crashes, people being banned, no stat tracking of any kind, skill-based matchmaking. They didn't add that feature they said they were going to, where lobbies were supposed to start staying together. That's not happening. What is happening? What has gone right so far with Modern Warfare 2? Here I am wanting to do like my review, my impressions of the game. There's a lot of core gameplay elements that are new to this game that I want to cover in depth, but I can't quite do that until the whole game is out. Like, I don't want to do a review or impressions of this game until it freaking releases. Like, what are we playing right here? Some sort of tech demo? Like, what the fuck? This is the most incomplete, buggy abomination of a Call of Duty game I think I have ever seen, and Infinity Ward hasn't been saying shit. You know, I understand it's hard if you're a big studio like that, if you're a big company, there's lots of PR, lots of red tape, but at the same time, if they were to come out and say, oh no, so this is what's causing challenges not to appear. Leaderboards are supposed to be there, but this is the reason why it's not working, and we're working around the clock to get it fixed. That museum map that was also buggy as hell during the beta, and we had to remove it from the beta, and it's also still not here in the full launch of the game. Well, it turns out that map is like scuffed at a fundamental level, and we don't know if it's going to be able to release. Like, if they were just to have some transparency with the player base, that would be helpful. But no. We just get like, hey, don't use weapon tuning or your game's gonna crash. And also, we're not gonna mention this because it's not supposed to be known, but you know, if your game crashes too many times, RicoChat's gonna pick up on that. You're gonna get banned. So just have fun with that. Thanks for the $70 to $100, you fuck. God, this shit pisses me off, dude. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Hopefully, you know, I talked about in yesterday's video how we need one of those big day one patches that most AAA games seem to need to have nowadays. Maybe that's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a day 3 patch, but somehow I'm doubting it. Somehow I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with this shit up until Season 1. And then when Season 1 comes out on November 16th with the launch of Warzone 2 and DMZ, somehow that's going to break the game even further. And it's just going to get worse somehow. That's what I see happening right now, because I have no faith in these people, man. I saw a comment on yesterday's video, and I agree. Too many cooks in the kitchen. You know, if you have so many different studios all working on this thing all at once, and it becomes so convoluted and muddled. You know what I mean? It's so hard to get one clean, cohesive, product out there when there's 3,000 people working on it. They're rushing it out so they can get right before, you know, the fourth quarter and the holiday sales and Black Friday and things like that. Like, don't think the reason why it comes out in October now is because they wanted to get the game to us early so we can have fun with it. No, they want to beat Black Friday, man. They want to beat Christmas. You know, that's the reason why games are coming out in October now as compared to like later November. That's what they do. It's all marketing. It's all money. It's all bullshit, dude. And there's so many people working on the game and they just can't get the freaking work. And man, I really question this entire system that they have going on right now. You know what I mean? Like the idea of like having 12 different studios all working on a Call of Duty game to make it bigger and better than ever. Meanwhile, we don't have half the features that we had in 2007 with Call of Duty 4. How's that work? How's that make sense? It doesn't. But then again, that's the COD franchise, man. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this video. I'm done. That's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully tomorrow's video will be a bit more positive. I'm still working on my review of the game. Again, my review will be out when the game is finished and when the game actually launches. So stay tuned for that. But as always, I try to keep up the daily videos here on the channel. So hopefully you guys all enjoy. Be sure to subscribe if you're new around here. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.